Good evening, Qatar. Namaste. Assalamu alaikum. Sat Sri Akal. I would like to welcome you all in virtual yoga session on the behalf of North Indian Association, Doha, Qatar. My name is Shalini Tiwari. I am a yoga trainer, acupressure therapist, wellness and lifestyle advisor. So today we are going to focus on yoga, pranayam, acupressure, stretches. We have designed to beat depression and anxiety, how to beat depression and anxiety through pranayam, yoga and acupressure. So we will start the session with the conditioning session. How to conditioning your body, what is the meaning of conditioning? First of all, I would like to tell you, we are knocking the door. Suppose we are alarming. So conditioning is that we are ready, our body, mind and soul is ready for the pranayam. So before pranayam, we should always conditioning your body. So start. Shall we start? Hope you all ready. Okay. Cross your leg. Sit in comfortable position. Keep your spine straight. Roll your shoulder back. Bring your both hands onto your knees. Make a Shin Mudra. This is a Dhyan Mudra. Concentration point. Before starting, just I would like to tell you about pressure point. This is the pressure point, point number 1. When you press this point, you give more concentration and memory power increase when you press this point. So whenever we start with the session or pranayam, we always press this point. By knowingly or unknowingly we press this point, we don't know, but this is the pressure point. All pranayam and acupressure is followed by pressure point. So start with Shin Mudra, Dhyan Mudra. Eyes closed, mind calm. Observe your breath. Up to 10 breaths. Inhalation and exhalation. Be within yourself. Create an aura around your body. Connect your mind with the breath, heart and body. Now bring your right hand towards the heart and feel the heartbeat. Feel the palpitation. This is the conditioning of the body. Inhale and exhalation should be normal. Now bring your both hands close to the rib cage. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. Now rub your both hands. Feel the warmth on your eyes. Now slowly open your eyes. This is the conditioning, means introduction of your body. You can feel the heartbeat. You can assess your body. So now we will start with pranayam. Here we have selected 3 pranayam. Bhramari, Ujjayi. So let's start with Bhramari to get rid of all anxiety and depression from your mind. First inhale and exhale. Now lock your neck and you are making humming sound like bees. Okay, start. Keep your spine straight, neck straight, look in the front, and better if you close the eyes, you will feel better. Okay, inhale. After 3 counts, we'll practice with hand. Close your eyes with 3 fingers. Ears close with your thumb finger like this, and bring your three fingers here on your eyes. Index finger on the forehead. Now start. Inhale. Harish, आप करिए. I am watching you. Yes, Anju, good. Yes, Piyush ji is doing very good. Harish ji, आप भी करिए. Yes. Making some buzzing sound. Keep buzzing sound. Yes, yes, good. Now relax. Count 3 breaths and relax yourself. Now we will practice Bhastrika Pranayam. It is very simple, very easy. You all can practice, because in Bhastrika Pranayam we are not holding the breath. We are inhaling and exhaling. So bring your both hands close to the shoulder. No, make it more back. Yes, take it back. And again here we are using pressure point. All 4 organs we are pressing. This is the 4 organs, means heart point, pancreas, lungs, and this is the digestion point. So just close your hand with the fingers tightly. Bring your both hands at the side of the shoulder. Open your chest. Just normal inhalation and exhalation. I will start with slow speed, then medium speed, and then fast. If you are tired with the fast speed, then you can just do it medium speed. So 3 counts slow. Just observe carefully, then you practice. I'm inhaling. Open your finger. Yes. Open your finger. Exhale. So first we will do slow. Okay, slow speed. Ready? Exhale. Exhale. Is it okay? हरीश जी, पीछे ले जाइए, थोड़ा हाथ पीछे ले जाइए, यहाँ पे लाइए. हाँ, थोड़ा सा इधर. यस. और ये पूरा बांधिएगा आप अपना मुट्ठी। उसके बाद नाउ मीडियम स्पीड, इनहेल अप, एक्सहेल डाउन, ओपन द फिंगर, एक्सहेल, exhale, exhale. Now fast speed. Okay, take your time. Yoga is a very smooth and slow practice, so do not jerk your body. Take your time. Now, are you ready? Great. Now relax. And this is a modern Bhastrika. Before that we used to practice Bhastrika. So here we cannot make it correct. Who is doing fast and who is doing slow. So as I can see you from here, Jyoti, I can see you. Is it okay? Okay. So now, that was the first Bhastrika which I did not practice. That is the simple sitting and first Bhastrika. But we have started with this Bhastrika now, third Bhastrika. How to practice third Bhastrika? Bring your hand, both hands, and joint your arms, forearms. Now inhale first. You start with inhaling. Exhale. Yes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now little fast. Inhale. Exhale. Yes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now more fast. Relax. Here we are pumping our heart and cleaning our lungs as well. If you are having heart problem or lungs problem, it is helpful for you. So this is the second pranayam, and next we will practice Ujjayi pranayam to increase your immune system. So this is little difficult.
You need to open finger like this.
Here, yeah, just as I told you. Oh, if you can't, it is okay because we did already. Okay, Shalini, very good. Good question. So here we are not opening, I think. No need to open, okay? Here we already did it, okay? Thank you. So we'll practice Ujjayi pranayam. You have to observe carefully. This is to improve your immune system through thyroid gland. We are improving our thyroid gland by practicing Ujjayi pranayam and followed by Jalandhar Bandh. This is little bit technical, but just you follow just and then you ask the question like Shalini asked me. So I will reply your answer. Okay. So here first you observe carefully. Do not practice right now. Okay. So just see. First take your time. Always inhale and exhale. Here you have to lock your thyroid gland from neck to here. If you are taking sound from your neck, throat, from tonsils gland, then you will start coughing. So you have to see. Now exhale. So I am locking my thyroid gland and making humming sound. Okay, we'll practice again. Inhale, exhale, start. Those are having hypertension, taking medicine of blood pressure, so they should not hold their breath longer time. They can just practice and release the breath, release your breath. So here I am practicing Jalandhar Bandh. Same times the BP person, those are taking BP medicine, they should do only just dog the chin for Jalandhar Bandh to cure your immune system. Do not hold long time. So start. Observe the method carefully. I will start. Exhale. And this practice only you can do only one time. Yes, Anju, do you have any question? Is it okay? We'll discuss later. So, after conditioning, yes, Anju?
No.
It's okay? So, this practice, Brahmari, this Ujjayi Pranayam and followed by Jalandhar Bandh, only you can practice only one time. Okay? And especially BP medicine has to be careful while practicing. They should not hold the breath longer time while any pranayam. They have to assess your body, right? Because you are the best doctor of your body. So no one can judge. So you judge your body. So after conditioning, we finish pranayam and let's start with stretches. Okay? Just normal stretches they all can do. Okay? So sit in cross leg in comfortable position. Open your chest. Make sure your spine is straight. Look in the front. Open your hand at the side, parallel to the ground. Good. Palm facing towards the sky, ceiling. Now inhaling, we will take it up. Take it up. Stretch up. Exhale. Down. Inhale up. Good. Take it more. Just, yes. Take it back. Straight over your head. Exhale front. Inhale up. Stretch up. More up. Exhale. Now bring in the front and interlace your finger. When we are interlacing our finger, you can see all points are pressing. By I told you, knowingly, unknowingly, we are pressing the point while practicing pranayam, stretches, or doing yogasana. These points are helpful in all joints. When we are pressing these all points, interlace your finger and press this point and turn your palm in the front. Now you focus on your press point, okay? Okay. Now inhale, take it up. Exhale, front. Very good. Inhale left, right. Inhale right. Do not turn your face. Face should be in the front. But just you are looking from at the corner of the eyes, your head. Exhale, center. Face you are looking front, huh? Inhale, left. This is synchronized with the breath. Exhale. Now inhale up and exhale. Take it up. Yes, very good. Inhale right, up to one breath. Exhale, center. Inhale left. Exhale, center. Inhale up. Exhale, front. Now release your hand and feel the stretch. And feel the soothness in your body. Your life will be changed completely if you follow the instructions and practice this. Now, interlace your finger at the back, same like front. We did it. I'll turn so that you can see. Just interlacing the finger. Now we will bend forward. So if you want to touch the floor, just relax your feet. Yeah, in cross leg, just loose your feet so that knee can touch on the floor. Keep relaxing your feet, all legs, okay? So in that way you can touch the feet, okay? Interlace your finger at the back. Now inhale and exhale. Once you are ready, take your time. Now bend forward while exhaling. Yes. Aye Riji, bend forward. Yes, yes. Here you are inhaling and exhaling both. Do not hold your breath. Try to touch the floor from the forehead. Keep stretching back. Now inhale. How are you feeling? You must be feeling better. Is it relaxing? Can I watch you all? Can you all do one time more? Yes, interlace your finger. Yes. Now inhale and exhale. Go down. Yes, practice with full dedication. Yes, very good. Very good, Anju. I can see you. Yes. Yes. All sadness, insecurity, worries will be released when you practice with full dedication. New vision, new energy. Life will be transformed and you will see the changes in your body. Try this simple technique. These all are the simple techniques. This is the only stretches. This is the preparation. Yes, Anju, you can come up. Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay, very good. Thank you. I'm proud of you. Very nice. Best yogi. So, now next stretches. Bring your both hands onto your shoulder. Joint your elbow together. And while inhaling, we will go back. This is good for cervical and spondylitis. So, just take your time. Always when you do the practice, take your time and check your body. Your spine should be straight and you are contracting your tummy in. Always when you are practicing, lock your belly in. So start inhaling. Take it back, full round. Yes, very slow, very slow. Take it up. Exhale while exhaling. Back. 3 counts only will practice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back. Exhale. Now stop here while joining your elbow together. Now anti-clockwise. Inhale. Down. Exhale. Up. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Now relax. Release your hand. Now I am turning. You have not to turn. Can you see me? Is it visible? Okay. So open your leg in the front. Stretch forward. Just relax your leg. Point your fingers, big toes. Flex your feet. Now just make a circle. Inhale and exhale. Is it visible or not? Is it visible?
Yes, visible.
Okay. Then anti-clockwise. Your knee should not be lift. That make sure. Okay, now again point your fingers. Legs finger. Okay. Here I am using props. As I told you, you can use prop. Do you have? Or you can use your hand also. Not a problem. And I did not tell you, if somebody is having or beginner, they can use the pillows on your shin bone so that your spine will be straight. If you are beginner or having back pain or some problem, some issue, you can use this props, this pillow, or you can use the blocks, anything. So I am not using here. Or you are having knee problem, then also you can use under your knee, this, like this. It is depend on you. So are you ready with the belt and anything? So here we are lifting our right foot. So first you bring your feet close to the like this, and now grab your sole. Slowly lift your feet up to 45 degree. If you can, it is okay. If you cannot, you can use the props. This is the belt. Your intention is that you have to stretch your ankle muscles, and it is getting ready for the downward facing dog. So you will not have problem when you stretch your leg like this, because calf muscles are stretching and at the same time hamstrings are stretching. So stretch the leg like this, keep it up and contacting your tummy in. Always calf muscles, keep your calf muscles engaged. So yes, good, Shalini, very good. So again I am stretching. First you have to bring your feet close to the tummy and then slowly lift the right foot this way. This is the perfect pose. Yes, very good. Now you can feel the stretches, strengthening your knees, calf muscles. Okay. Now release. Switch the side. Bring your feet close to the belly, and now grab your sole and stretch 45 degree. And feel the stretch, and if you can stretch more, bring it up more, that's good. You can feel more stretch while keeping the right leg straight, and feet are flexed, not flexing, it is pointed towards the ceiling. Now release. Okay. Take your breath, relax. No, I have to turn or it is visible. Okay. Can you watch me or I have to just turn? Here. Bring your both hands close to the hips, at the back of your hips. And full body weight will be on our heel and with two hands. Okay? Inhale, lift your body weight, look back and try to drop the this finger towards the ground. Look backward. You are strengthening your core muscles. Wrist. Exhale, come down. I think it is visible or not. I don't know. I will repeat it again. Hold your right leg. Take your time. Once you're ready, and bring your both hands close to the hips, like this, and place your both palms at the back of the hips, and then press from the right sole and left heel. Inhale, lift your hips up, drop your head back, open your chest in the front, and your shoulder blades are closing together. You are holding your breath. Exhale, come down. Now switch the side. Fold your left leg, feet onto the ground, both hands on the ground at the back of the hip. Now slowly lift your hips. While inhaling, drop your head down, chest opening in the front, and with the right toes touch the ground. Exhale, bring your hips down and relax for a while. Okay. So next we'll practice Janu Sirsasana, and we have to do some asana also. So let's practice Janu Sirsasana. Same leg, bring closer to the thighs. You can see from here. Can you see? Closer to the thighs. Okay. Make sure knee should not go up. Flex your feet. Now erect your spine. Now inhale. Take your hand up. Stretch up and cut from the hips. And exhale. Go down. And hold your big toes, sole or ankle. Here you are breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel the stretch on your hamstrings. You are opening your hip flexor and try to bring your head close to the knees. While inhaling and exhaling, do not hold your breath. Feel the stretch. Yes, yes. I'm trying to touch my knees, putting my forehead. Now inhale, exhale. Same, we will repeat from the left leg you can do. I will turn this. This is called Janu Sirsasana. We have started the asanas as well. So fix your right sole at your inner thighs. Keep your left foot straight, other foot straight, knees straight. Bring your both hands up above your head. Stretch up. You can feel the torso stretching up. Inhale and exhaling slowly. Go down and hold your sole. And put your head down. Keep breathing. exhale. Okay. If you cannot bend full, just you can be like that. If you are beginner and your hips are not flexible, body is not flexible, just you can bend up to here, no problem. That is not a problem. You will be, when your body will start flexibility, you will get, then you can start practicing. In the same sequence, you will practice Paschimottanasana with both legs. Same process. Inhale. Erect your spine. Look in the front. Keep your knees straight. Exhale. Hold your both toes, sole. Keep breathing. Engage your core muscles. Shut your belly in. Keep your head down. Those cannot do, then they can stretch from here up to here or here. If you are having back pain, no need to bend forward. Just you can be like that, or you can use this or props. No problem. Okay, bring your hand and exhale. So our body is ready for the key pose. So come to the Vajrasana. Sit in Vajrasana. If you are having knee problem, you can sit in your own position as you feel comfortable. If you are having ankle problem, you can use the blanket or pillows or anything. If something is wrong with your body and you need to use props, you can use the props. Or you can use in close to the knees. Yes?
Session is already extended, so don't worry.
Okay.
Means we have enough time.
Okay.
Or you can plan as per your convenience, but this 40 minutes limitation is no more there.
Okay. So that's great. Good. I didn't know. I thought it is only 20 minutes past, but it is 45 minutes. You guys are doing great. Okay. So this is the Vajrasana position, and this position you all know. This is good for digestion. Only 3 pose asanas are there that you can practice after food. Then we will discuss later. And this is the first asana. After food you can practice this asana. This is called Vajrasana. Means rock asana. Your body will be strong like a rock after food when you practice, because there you won't be having any gastric problem or digestion problem if you practice after food. This is called rock asana, Vajrasana. And how to sit in rock asana, you all know. Your toes are joining together at the back and front is like that. And in the same sequence you can practice Virasana. How to practice Virasana? Just you open your both thighs and sit between your ankle, and those cannot sit like that. You can use the props or blocks, just you can make, and just fix close to the shin bone, so it will be perfect. But you can practice like this. I am removing. So this is very important when you are beginner or flexibility is not there. You must use this. So this is called Virasana. You might have seen kids used to sit always in this position. Okay. Now bring your both hands close to the toes. Bend back. Backward bending. We are ready for the keeping ready our position to the back. Okay. So once you are ready, take your time. Don't make your body jerky. In yoga, you have not to jerk your body or shock your body. Once you ready, then only you start. both palm close to the big toes and give all pressure. Grab the floor with the palms. Now drop your head between your arms and open your chest in the front. Inhale, exhale, come slowly. Okay, take your time. Now you practice for the Uttarasana, Ustrasana, This is the, come to the kneeling position. Support your back. This is not Ustrasana, just it is a preparation of Ustrasana. Okay, once you are ready, if you have problem in your knees, just you can use this props. Always take your time for the asana. No need to hurry. So you can keep the pillows, blanket, anything. Now bring your both hands and just close with the support with this thumb. Lock your back, full support. Now open, just lift your spine. Now slowly bend backward. Drop your head. Push the sacrum front. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt while pushing your sacrum in the front. Drop your head, chest open towards the ceiling. Exhale. You feel giddiness, then you can be in Balasana. We are ready to practice Ustrasana. So let's drop your hand and hold the ankle and drop your whole body at the back. Now come forward, relax for a while. So here we are relaxing with the child pose. How to relax in the child pose? Be in a Vajrasana position. Take your hand up. This is the final pose for the relaxation. And drop your hand while stretching in the front, head down. This is good for blood circulation. You can open your thighs and put your head down and touch your forehead onto the ground. This is a fully relaxation asana. You can see the final and relaxation pose. You are stretching your hips flexor, arms, and refreshing your entire body. Keep doing. This is the relaxation position. When we are in the ashram, when practicing this yoga 5 to 8 hours, we have been told just to be in child pose. Always be in child pose. Do not see each other. No interact. Before yoga, we have not to interact anyone. So whoever come in class early have to be in child pose like this, so that we cannot see anyone. Relax your body. Once your body is relaxed, you can come to the Marsari Asana. We all know Marsari Asana, cat pose. Going into any asana, this is a transition of the asanas. Going into any asana, we have to be in Marsari pose. First, open your full fingers, grab the ground, floor, and make sure your shoulder should be parallel to the arms and hips parallel to the knees. So this is the position you can keep. We are not going to this practice Marsali Asana because we will come to this position. So here we will start with the downward facing dog, Adho Mukh Svanasana, because we are running short of time. So tuck your toes, and this is the key asana. You have to practice always for the blood circulation. When you keeping your head down, your blood is purifying, and anxiety and depression and all migraine problem will be solved. So tuck your toes, slowly lift your knees, and come to the Adho Mukh Svanasana. Now you are lifting your heel here. Do not first be in this position. Now slowly place your heel onto the ground. If you cannot place your heel onto the ground, then it's okay, you can lift. And those are practitioners, they can join their both legs together, feet together for intense. And those are beginners, they can open their feet apart. Keep your tummy tuck. Now slowly bring your head down by pressing your fingers, palms, press the palms and bring your head down so that you can see your belly. More down, more down. Make a vertical V and your sacrum is facing towards the ceiling. Concave V. You have to make concave V. This is called, you can say Parvatasana also. Now come forward and bring your knees onto the ground. Be in the child pose. Feel the stretch. Feel the soreness in your body. Can I watch you? You all are doing or not? You all are. आयुष जी आप नहीं कर रहे, पीयूष जी आप भी नहीं कर रहे, और अंजू कर रही है. अच्छा, then you can be in this cow pose, cat pose. ऐसे हो जाए जिससे कि ब्लड का सर्कुलेशन तो हो एटलीस्ट बॉडी में. एंड हेड डाउन करके. अगर आप नहीं कर सकते, if you cannot do, then you can be in this position, head down करके. So blood anxiety and depression and blood circulation आएगा तो head, it is a cooling soothing effect. Now then child pose हो गया आपका. ओके, शाली आपने किया. ओके, so we have time or just we end the session? Rajnish ji, so let's do negative pressure and we'll end the session. Okay, be in Vajrasana position. Yes, Rajnish ji बोलिए.
एक दो आसन करने के बाद में आप थोड़ा ब्रेक दे दीजिए. उसके बाद में आपको प्रेशर.
मैं ये खत्म कर देती हूँ.
हाँ, ये खत्म कर लेंगे.
बस ये नहीं, ये खत्म ही करती हूँ. नेगेटिव प्रेशर. लेट्स डू नेगेटिव प्रेशर to prevent yourself from paralysis attack. This is very important, and I did not discuss about the acupressure. Just let's practice first this. On anti-aging point also we will press, and then we will end up the session. So this is the negative pressure to prevent yourself from paralytic attack. Sit in Vajrasana position. Bring your right hand and press your temple, this right temple, and press negative point, negative pressure. You are pressing your head this side and hand this side. And while pressing this, close your eyes and feel the pressure with one breath. Exhale from left. Exhale. Here, from the right jaw, Exhale. Left jaw. Exhale. From back. Exhale. Front. Exhale. Second pressure point. Bring your hand and hold this finger with this hand and press towards you, and while opening the wrist in the front, elbow facing towards the ceiling. Up to one breath, hold. Exhale. Up. Exhale. Switch the side. Exhale. Exhale. Now this is the pressure point is already done, and now I'll show you the life strength pressure point. This you can press any time, but only not more than 30 seconds. So this is the life strength pressing point in between your from elbow eye to wrist. Just you figure out where is the middle position. Once you find the middle position, you bring your thumb and just you are not stimulating. You have to press this point only, and while opening the fingers this way with the breath, and feel the pressure. Exhale. Again. You all are doing? Yes, keep pressing 30 seconds at least. This is a very important point. You can stop your youth because this is the energy. Energy goes from here. So you are stopping your energy and retaining your energy by pressing this point. So keep pressing 30 seconds and you can practice. Not a problem. So this is the pressure point. Okay. Come to the Sukhasana position. Keep your mind calm. Bring your attention towards the third eye between your eyebrows. Feel the green light. And bring that green light into your heart. Your heart is green. And heal your heart. And hand in Shin Mudra. Relax your mind. Relax your body. Your all organs are healed. Keep your breath normal. Enjoy. And thank you for today's session. See you in next session. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you all. See you in next session.
Question answer.
Hmm?
Question answer.
If you have any question, please do not hesitate.